Hey guys, hope you're all doing well, and I'm here today with a movie review. I said that my next video might be different, well, technically my next after next video, but I'm here today with a movie review, and that review is Renfield. Now, apologies, I'm a little late getting this out. I know Renfield's been out now for almost a week, but I just want to let you know, guys, that I really enjoyed this movie. It was a lot of fun. Now, if you're not familiar with Renfield, basically the synopsis is that Nicholas Hoult plays Renfield, and he's a guy who's been under Dracula's thumb for many years. And he's looking to get out. He wants to live his own life again. And in doing so, he ends up befriending someone by the name of Rebecca, who's played by the very funny and talented Awkwafina. And they team up to take down not only the local crime family, which is the Lobo crime family, but Dracula. Now, the thing that really sells this movie, the thing that keeps you entertained, is the fact that you can clearly tell that the entire cast are having a blast. That they absolutely love what they're doing. And when everybody loves what they're doing, and the energy is high, then everything else just flows. And it does in this movie. And I gotta tell you, watching Nicolas Cage as Dracula is so much fun. Reportedly, Dracula was one of the roles that Nicolas Cage always wanted to portray in his adult movie career. And seeing him be Dracula was a lot of fun. And it's been a while since we've seen Nicolas Cage just absolutely get enveloped and relish in a character. And you can definitely tell that he's having a lot of fun. Watching films about vampires that involve Nicolas Cage always end up turning out to be entertaining, in their own right. Now the Vampire's Kiss, the original film that all the memes sprung from, it's much different than this film, but this film is also in a league of its own, and rightly so. Now, it's not really a horror, it's definitely more action comedy than horror. While the action is serviceable, it's not great. And I don't know if it's necessarily having to do with editing or directing or just the choreography, but so many of the action scenes rely on quick edits, quick cuts. And to me, that is always grating to watch, because you want to trust your actors, you want to trust your stunt crew that they can sell this fight. But when you don't just film it and show it, but you intersperse with all these quick cuts, it ruins the action. And unfortunately, you see that all throughout the movie. The comedy is a high, though. And while the comedy is done adequately and done really well, it's also got weird pacing issues. In the movie, there's a couple of scenes where it gets really heavy-handed. Technically more than a couple of scenes, but it gets emotional. Like, Renfield talks about how he yearns for a free life. Rebecca talks about how she wants to avenge her father's murder because he was killed at the hands of the Lobo crime family, and he was a cop, so that influenced his daughter to become a cop. And there's a lot of exposition where they talk about how they want justice or they yearn to be free, and then literally right after that scene they go into something else where it's just over the top and funny and zany and full of action. So it's kind of odd, kind of a mixed bag. But still, at the end of the day, It was all done really well. But what's kind of ironic is the fact that despite the movie being called Renfield, he's not the one that you're hoping to see in the next scene. Like, you're wanting more Nicolas Cage. Like, I was in the theater and just waiting until the next scene that involved his Dracula, because that's what I was wanting to see. You know, Renfield, I mean, he's fine, but he really wasn't the one holding the movie together, which isn't the end of the world, and it's certainly no passing judgment on Nicholas Hoult, who did a fantastic job, but I was just wanting more Dracula. But yeah, at the end of the day, I would highly recommend it. Would I see this in the theaters? It's 50-50. I did, but I could certainly recommend people just waiting to watch it on digital, or even when it hits a streaming platform like Netflix. So yeah. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed my first movie review. I hope to follow up with a lot more. And again, sorry I'm a little late getting this out. But other than that, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.